And welcome back to another Let's Play. Now that we got our stone mask, which is right here, let's go ahead and get that on. Warp to the ocean. I'll take you there. I'm sure you will. Now let's warp there. We can get there just as easily. There are so many things to see and do here before we even get to the pirate's place. Because remember, before we get that seahorse over there, we need to come over here and find out how to get some eggs, the hookshot, and most of all, a picture of the pirates for the guy who will give us the seahorse, who will show us where the eggs are, and then from there we can finally get on the right track. Never mind about this area here. Now you'll find the entrance to the pirates down here. Under one of those boards is the entrance to the pirates. Just crash into it and it's always that one. Dive down, head inside, and let's go meet up some pirates. Now, you want to definitely take off Mikau's mask and put on the stone mask immediately. As long as you wear that mask, you will not be seen. You can go up to the pirate, you can shake its hand, you can hit it with your sword, it will not see you, and therefore will not toss you out of the premises. We need to get onto that boat, so dive down and catch a ride on, not that boat, maybe the next one. And watch out, there are fish around that will see you. Now climb up on one of the boats. And now here's what you do from here. While you're here, I'm gonna stand on the bow here. We're gonna get out our pictograph and we're gonna take a picture of the pirates that man wanted. Get a nice picture of for him too. It's gonna be kind of difficult to get a good frame because the boat is moving, therefore, no, it's off center. I want to make sure that picture looks good. There you go. Keep it. And now that you're over here, you want to jump off right about here, where you can climb up on some land on the other side. We go up the ramp. Now this is what you're going to need to do first. Remember, you recognize that plug? You should. So take off the stone mask. You will be far enough away that you will not be seen by the pirates. Change into Darmani. Pound it. And that will open up the gate. And that's where you need to be. So, without further ado, take that mask off. Put on Mikau. And let's also get something else in there. Let's get the arrows. Why not? Change into Mikau and dive right on in. As long as you stay below the surface of the water, you will not be seen. They will just think of you as a regular Zora swimming fish and not Link. So once you've made your way all the way to the end over here, go inside, killing off any fish that come in your way. And welcome to the back way into the... Where are we here? Okay, remember that. Crash right into it. Now, dive down and push this block out of the way. Dive down and push this block out of the way. I know you can do it, Link. I've seen you do it before. Once you can push it to where you can proceed, you make your way around this way. Now you pull it. Now how do we get through? It's simple. Go back around this way. Right around this way. And into that room. And do it again over here. There you have it. Now while you're up here, let's go swim topside and down again. See that little hole there? You can get a treasure box. Open it up for 20 rupees. Now rise. young Link rise. And sink down right about here, then I can show you the rest of the way to go. Now you can have a solid path to get to the other side. There is nothing for you to do over here, so ride the stream up the jet stream till you run topside. Now, dive down low, because there's a jet stream up there, so you have to be low for the first jet stream. Now, get out of the water. In through the door. In through the door. Link, you're not following my order. Now, we got those explodey spikes up here. So we have to swim around the spikes and make your way up here. Look at there. There's a heart container, or a heart piece. I always call them heart containers. They're heart pieces. So sue me. There's a heart piece in there. I don't know about you, but every time I see a barrel, I have to break it. It is a law in Zelda physics. I have to break every barrel. Even though they might not contain much, I still have to break it. Why? Because it's there. Oh, there's more over there. Gotta break them. And you'll notice that by breaking these barrels, if you can, I see that block there, I'm going to push it down, but for the moment I want to get these barrels out of the way. Can I do that, please? No, not like that. Not like that. No, don't climb on it, you idiot. There. Now, push on the block. That opens that door. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Did that thing just close up? Yes, it did. Now, this is on a time lapse. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get into regular Link. Wear the bunny hood. And what you're going to do is you need to step on that block, which will open up that door. And you're going to need... Wait a minute. First, let's see what this crystal does, this little prism. That opens up that gate, so you don't have to worry about that one right now. So just depress this block. That opens the chamber door to get to your heart piece. So move as fast as you can using Bunny Link, and you're in. It's very simple. Get the heart piece. Step on that block to release yourself. And now, on up here, what we're going to do is we're going to get back into Mikau. And with his magic boomerangs, he's going to strike the prism and head quickly through that gate. There, you made it. Now, we're going to need to fly up on the surface of the water, because that will enable us to avoid that jet stream down there. So remember, swim on the surface of the water in that jet stream. You won't be caught by it. Now we've made it to the end. Here's the ladder that leads us up into dry land again. Press on that block, but you only have a certain amount of time to strike that prism that's in there, so stand up on this grating and quickly strike the prism with your Oh, we did it. Strike the prism with your arrow, and then it'll send you right up here. This is where we need to be, right there. Okay, there's bars on that door. Maybe there's something behind these barrels. It always pays to check. Fuck it. When in doubt, use muscle. Okay, now up the ladder we go. Boy, any slower in climbing that ladder, Link, we might be there before dinner time. It's 4:30 now. Okay, so now turn around. We're gonna need to destroy those explodey spiky ball thingies. whatever you want to call them. I don't think they have a name for them yet. I just call them explodey spiky ball thingies. Since you can't destroy those three because they are not really lining up within each other, strike that prism. And that opens up that door down there. So now, fall back down. And go through the door. And this will lead you outside and right where you need to be. Don't worry about that torch. It's out because it's daytime, but when it's night, they will light up just by magic. Now, your next step is right in through these doors. This is where you're going to need to put on the stone mask. You remember these race of women known as the Gerudos. Well, they have a fortress here too, so you can walk up, strike them with your sword, they'll stun. They'll get back up though. So no, not that side, but this side. We're gonna go straight up this ladder. And I'm just gonna show you the central part of this whole section here. There's a Gerudo back there. I don't like Gerudos when they look at me. And all of a sudden, Tattle gets her attention drawn toward that wasp that almost flew right at her. Oh, don't worry, that wasp has a purpose. Now you get to see the action that happened down below. They're still looking for more eggs. Guess what type of eggs? No, we're not talking about scrambled eggs. We're not talking about omelets. They want those Zora eggs. So, needless to say, they've already found a few of them. They just need to find the rest of them. Blah, 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 blah. Now, when you gain control of yourself again, get out your bow and arrow. See that wasp nest? It's right there through those bars, so aim and fire at it. Breaking open the wasp nests, and the wasps go out and chase everybody out of there. That is the main chamber of the Gerudos, and they will see you through that stone mask. So now that you've got their attention, you've got the room cleared out, that big treasure box in there is what we are after. So now jump down here. Ow. And down and into the main hall where we once were, and that's right over here. So now speed right in. You have nothing to worry about. Nobody is in here. Because these are the only Gerudos that will see you through your stone mask. You have to clear it out this way. If you do not, then you will get exiled off of the premises, and you don't want that to happen. There's the hookshot. This will be a very handy item to have, especially in this area. Now, your first test, you get to test it out right here. See that block of wood? Aim and fire. No, wrong weapon. That's the bow and arrow. I want the hookshot. The hookshot operates exactly the same way as it did in Ocarina of Time, only this time you only have just the one size. Now, we cannot be Stone Link there, we have to be Mikau. So you're going to be changing from mask to mask quite constantly in this game. Now you notice that Mikau cannot use the hookshot. You have to actually get in there, don't be afraid, face the monster. You'll be hit a couple of times because of the tight quarters here. But you remember this from Ocarina. Come on. I didn't get there in time. Open up. No? Still? Come on. Subdue him. Kick its ass. I know you're in tight quarters. There you go. And it's very particular on how to kill those things, but now you can reach for your jar, scoop up an egg, and we are going to steal back what the Gerudos have stolen from the Zora clan. Now, out of the water, out of the water, and get off of Mikau. You want to put on your hookshot again. And, no, not the mask of the lens of truth. No, I want the stone mask. Put that back on before you go outside. Yes, you do a lot of inventory swapping on this very particular part of the puzzle. And when we come back in our next video, we're going to show you other rooms around the fortress using the hookshot and getting by the Gerudos in the next episode of Let's Play. I'm Sonic Blue Darkfold.